Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth.
It said, in the beginning, God created the heavens and he created the earth. Now, when you go into Genesis 1:1, it says God is spelled what? Capital G with a little O and a little D. Okay? Now, when you go into it, because we have apps that give us the Hebrew names as well as the Greek names. And the Hebrew is 430. When you look at it right there, that's Assyrian, the original, that's Assyrian Hebrew. Now the transliteration, the way the fake Jews will say it's Elohim, or the Arabs might say it, but that's not the original. Even though it's in Aramaic at the top, we still know that that first letter is Ah, the next Ha, Allah, Ha, Ya, Ma, Allahayim. You go into Allahayim, it's the angels, okay? The angels. In the beginning, go ahead, read that again.
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
God created the heavens and the earth. And we know the first soul was who? Yahweh Shai. We know Yahweh Shai, along with the angels, created the worlds and all this. Well, how do you know? Give me Hebrews first chapter. Hebrews 1 and 2, I think it is. It's in Hebrews 1 and 2. Hebrews, 1, 2.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 1, verse 2. And it reads, hasten these,
Start at 1.
God, who at sundry times and in the diverse manners speaketh time past unto the fathers by the prophets.
By the prophets, go ahead. He speak unto the servants as prophets. He used the prophets to speak, go ahead.
Hath in these last days spoken unto us by his son.
See, in the last day, he's spoken to us by his son. That's why we had a book called The Comforter, John 14:26. This is a comforter. The Lord speaking to us through the scriptures. Go ahead.
Whom he had appointed there, Salakia, higher of all things. Heir of all things.
See, he appointed heir of all things. So Yahweh Shai is the heir of all things. Go ahead.
By whom also he had made the world.
By whom also he made the worlds. So it's saying Yahweh Shai made the worlds. Read Genesis 1:1 again.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth.
Boom. God created the Allahayim, who are the divine ones, the angels. It said they created it, but then in Hebrews it said Yahweh Shai had something to do with it. So they were all created together. Yahweh Shai and the angels, okay? Go ahead.
Verse 2. And the earth was without form.
The earth was without form.
And void. And darkness was upon the face of the deep.
Darkness was upon the face of the deep. Now, what's that darkness upon the face of the deep? That's what you call space, man. That's why this is what's all around us. It's called space. We in what you call the Milky Way. It's a galaxy. This is what the earth hangeth on nothing on. Okay? It hangeth on nothing. When you read that in the Psalms, it tell you, or Job, one of them, it said the earth hangeth on nothing. Okay? Read that again, Bubba Shop.
Genesis 1 and 2. And the earth was without form and void, and the darkness was upon the face of the earth. Face of the deep.
The darkness was upon the face of the deep. Okay? All right? So, let's talk about space. Nothing was there. So what happened was, the angels, right? They moved up on certain elements. You got elements just floating around. They moved. They had the blueprint from Yahweh Shai by the Heavenly Father Yahweh on what elements to put together. They knew if I grab hydrogen, if I grab 2 parts of hydrogen, a hydrogen atom, if I can snatch one hydrogen atom and get another one, then I can take oxygen atom and put it together, I'm gonna form water. They knew that. They knew it, okay? So they moved on the elements. Go ahead.
And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water.
See, the Spirit of the Most High moved upon the face of the waters. Now, it's water. So in this deep, it's water. Okay? You gotta remember that. Water. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And God said, let there be light. And there was light.
So the Elohim, Yahweh Shai said, let there be light. And there was light. Now what is this light? Is this like the sun? What they talk about? Huh?
Sun.
Is it the sun?
The sun.
No. The sun wasn't created until what day? The 6th day. It was created later. So it can't be the sun.
Okay.
This light right here, go to Proverbs 6:23. That's my precept to that scripture. Proverbs 6:23.
In the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, and verse 23. And it reads, for the commandments is a lamp, and the laws is light.
Say that again.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 23. And it reads, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
The law is what?
The law is light.
The law is light. So when you go back and read what you read, God said, let there be light. The law was established then. He had to establish the law. He had to establish basic like order. Okay? Now, when you look outside the world, when you go on your phone, type in, because, matter of fact, read on.
Proverbs 10.
No. Read on with 1 and 1.
4. Verse 4. And God saw the light that was good. And God divided the light from darkness.
He divided the light from darkness. Now, this is Psalms 33:6. By the word of Yahweh were the heavens made, and all the host of them by his breath of his mouth. So, him speaking, he's the CEO of this thing. You don't have a CEO doing no work. You don't see, go to the assembly line and see how many CEOs of the company you see down there, they sleeves up, working harder than the workers down there. He got them, that's what he got workers for. That's why he had Yahweh Shai and the angel. Okay? To do his bidding. He gave them the power to do what they do. Okay? Then it said he divided the light from what? Darkness. This is what we call the international date line. Right now, you can fly to Japan over the Pacific Ocean, and it'll go from light, it'll go from dark to light. Leave LA around 5 in the evening or 6. When it starts to get dark, you gonna fly right into like the dark, and then it's gonna get dark, and all of a sudden it's gonna get light, because it's a divide right there. Okay, and I'm gonna show you a picture of it. You got your phones? I'll show y'all. So international date line, pull that up. You could type INTL, abbreviate international, I think.